This is the book of Luke, chapter 8, verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kordash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone, who well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, and risking their life to do so for Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Luke, chapter 8, verse 17, is I came across this article today which is showing the crimes from Esau, Edom, which is a so-called white man today. All right, and it's very spiritual because right now you have this propaganda about the incident in Jersey City and how you have these agents trying to associate the Israelites, all right, to that. I believe it's a false flag. The more I look into it, the more it looks like a false flag. But you know, it's very spiritual because while they're trying to paint this narration that we, the Israelites, are some quote-unquote terrorist group, you so-called white people, you Edomites, your terrorism is being documented, all right, has been documented, and the Lord is just bringing it out, all right? And the incident in Tulsa, Oklahoma is a perfect example of your terrorism, all right? Your acts of violence upon our people, the children of Israel, all right? And that's why the Lord has this set up, all right? Because, hey, all right, we got the truth, man. And we're going to keep bringing the scriptures out, all right? And telling you devils to your face that you're going down for all the crimes that you committed to our people. So now let's get it in with this article. It says, possible mass grave from 1921 Tulsa race massacre found. For decades, it was hush, hush, right? And that's you Edomites. You were suppressing this information. You didn't teach us this in the schools, all right? You didn't put, you didn't make any movies on it until now, which is that HBO series. And that's the reason why this is coming out, because that HBO series, all right, put a spotlight on this event. All right, this is in 1921. This isn't a long time ago. This is very recent, okay? And you try to suppress this from our people. But guess what? The truth always comes out. Okay, let's go back to Luke. Once again, Luke 8 and 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad right. So, you can't suppress this truth, all right? You can't suppress what you've done to our people, all right? And now it's coming out because, hey, we're at the end of your kingdom, Esau, Edom. So let's continue on. It says, scientists in Oklahoma are one step closer to finding possible evidence of mass graves linked to the deadly race massacre of 1921. All right, mass graves, that's what they're finding, okay? Researchers in Tulsa used ground-penetrating radar to survey two sites and found irregularities that could be consistent with large-scale burials. The neighborhood of Greenwood was known as Black Wall Street. Restaurants, grocery stores, and tailors were all black-owned, or we're not black, we're the Israelites, Israelite-owned, all right? Because you had a Southern Kingdom building this city, man. And it was flourishing. And there was, if you go into the history of this, also the Northern Kingdom, mainly Gad, was there too, okay? Because you had Gad and Judah, okay, in this Greenwood district, all right, known as Black Wall Street, all right, living good. While the Edomites, or the so-called white people that were outside that area, they were broke, destitute, and they were jealous and envious. In 1921, a Edomite mob burned much of the Tulsa neighborhood to the ground, and some say as many as 300 Judah residents were killed. Almost forgotten by history, the city is trying to uncover the past and heal the wounds, right? Because people are still complaining to this very day. They have families that were affected by this, all right? And when you go into that history of what happened, atrocities, I mean, they were dropping, okay, bombs from planes, okay? This is the real first terrorism on American soil. If you want to get technical, Esau, Edom, done by your hands. Okay, that's why judgment's coming to America. They were stealing the money. They were stealing goods. All right, you can get into this, all the stuff that these Edomites were doing. All right, and Vocab Malone, how come you don't bring this out? All right, how come you don't speak upon this? All right, this is real terrorism right here. Photojournalist Kevin Ross said he's grateful that a tragic, little-known part of Tulsa history is now coming to light. For decades, it was hush-hush, Ross told CBS News correspondent Omar Villafranca. Even some of the survivors that I interviewed, they were quiet and telling me, oh, and the Edomite people, they were whispering in their own homes because they were brought up not talking about what happened, right? And that's the mode of operation of you Edomites. All right, you want to conceal your evil deeds. You don't want to talk about your wickedness, man. But sorry, okay, it's being real. This leads me to another scripture. This is the book of Obadiah. That's why you got to, brothers, you got to hit them with these scriptures, man. All right, this is our weapon of warfare, man. These scriptures, all right, they condemn these devils. Obadiah 1:6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his things sought up? Right, through the prophets, okay? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, putting the spirit on his prophets, all right, to bring this out, man. And it's going to show you that this is of the Lord ultimately because, all right, he's having these articles being written in these latter days to prove, okay, why America must be judged and why you Edomites have to go, okay, into captivity. Okay, why you have to be killed with the sword. Let's get that scripture. All right, book of Revelation. All right, milk scriptures, man. Milk scriptures that wake us up to this truth. Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints, and the saints are the Israelites. All right? So you led our people into captivity. All right? You led the so-called Negroes, Latinos into captivity, who are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. Okay? And you killed us by the sword. Perfect example. Tulsa, Oklahoma. All right? You were dropping bombs from planes on people. Okay? On women and children. Okay? And men. Innocent men. Because when you go into that whole incident, all right, it was a misunderstanding, and the woman was saying it was a misunderstanding. They were one of the Jakes was in an elevator. The woman was in there. I guess the elevator was shaking or something, and he got scared and he jumped on the woman. The woman screamed, and then all of a sudden you got these Edomites hell bent on destroying our people, just looking for any excuse, all right, to stop what we were doing. And this is, of course, if you look at things spiritually, I don't want to go on a tangent, but I just want to make a point. This is all done through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai because it's showing our people that you must seek the Lord. All right, you can't think that monies and riches are going to get you out of your condition. Because look, Black Wall Street was a prosperous city, all right, district, and it was destroyed in 2 days. Okay, they were talking about that the wealth in that district alone, if it were to be calculated today, worth 25 million. Let's continue on with this article. It says the Edomite mob clashed with several armed Israelite men who had gathered to protect Israelite shoe shiner who was unjustly accused of assaulting an Edomite woman. After a shot was fired, violence broke out and hundreds of Israelite men were massacred. Women, Israelite children were massacred, right? This is the real acts of terrorism Vocab Malone, okay, Agent Riser. Is there anything more on this? Oh yeah, listen to this. Ra's great-grandfather was forced to flee the city after his business was destroyed. You had explosions. You had people running for their lives. It was just hell on earth. Exactly. And that's what it was, man. Hell, affliction, man. All right? Done by you, the hands of you Edomites, which you try to suppress. But sorry, too late. All right? The horror was brought to life in the premiere episode of HBO's new series, Watchmen. Witnesses reported seeing bodies put in mass graves, but local officials hid evidence of any crimes. Right? There was no proper burial. All right? And this is in the 1920s, okay? This is when, all right, so-called Christianity was the norm, and they didn't have the decency, all right, to give a proper burial. But yet our people want to hold on to that Christianity garbage. It's all right. You know, the elect understand what's going on. Let's go to another article. This is from BET. Not just Tulsa, 5 other race massacres that devastated Israelites. Written by Clay Kane. Today, news broke that researchers believe the death toll for 1920 Tulsa, Oklahoma race massacre, which came to some people's attention for the first time due to HBO series Watchmen, might be much higher than the originally reported figure of 36. Right, and this is this is why Esau is a liar, man. You cannot trust these devils, man. These devils lie about everything, man. According to the Washington Post, team of forensic archaeologists who spent weeks using groundbreaking. Let's get to the point. And right here he goes. In May of 1921, a 17-year-old Edomite girl accused a Israelite teenager of assault in downtown Tulsa and Edomite terrorism ensued. Right, they weren't even 18, and they wanted to hang this teenager. Right. According to your laws, Esau, Edom. All right? It says, so here are the other 5. All right, I'm just going to go real quickly. And I'm going to put this in the description box. You can read alone. Here are 5 race massacres you should be aware of. Colfax, Louisiana Massacre, 1873. Wilmington, North Carolina Massacre, 1898. Atlanta Massacre, 1906. All right, this is the real acts of terrorism by you Edomites. Elaine Arkansas's Massacre, 1919. Where was the love here? Rosewood, Florida Massacre, 1923. Right. All right. They made a movie on this. All right. 150 people perished by the hands of you Edomites. You're the real terrorists. All right. So, yeah. So let me get into the scriptures and I'm going to close out. Let's go to Zechariah 11:5. Whose possessors slay them, Zechariah 11:5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, right? And we're in your hands, and you slay us, okay, continually, and you don't hold yourselves accountable, man. All right, that's the mode of operation of you Edomites. You like to deflect, you like to change the subject, you like to always justify your wicked deeds. And they that sell them say, "Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich," right? And you made money off of us, man. You were robbing those people in Tulsa, Oklahoma, all right? And there's been no, justice for that. There's been no, what do you call it? What's the word you would like to use? Okay, reparations for that, all right? And their own shepherds pitting them right. And you sell out, shucking and jiving, wicked 2/3 jakes, all right? You heads, man. You so-called leaders, man, all right? You're going to be judged too, okay? Because you sold out. Let me go to 6. For I will no more pity the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord. But lo, I will deliver the men every one into his neighbor's hand, and into the hand of his king, and they shall smite the land, and out of their hand I will not deliver them, right? And this is what's coming to America, nothing but death and destruction. Men invading men, all right? Race wars, okay? Civil war. Hey, this whole thing with Donald Trump, man, it's about to get litty, 2020. Who knows, man? Okay? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of pain in this country, All right, you think the Lord is okay with what you've done, Esau, Edom? No, he's bringing your kingdom down. And you two-thirds that went along with this whole system, you're going down with it. All right, let's go to Zechariah, one of my favorite scriptures, Zechariah 2 and 8. And it says, "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you touches the apple of his eye," right? And you touch the apple of his eye, Esau, Edom. So now you got to pay, brother. All right? Our wicked brother. Let's go to last one. And I'm going to close out Revelation. All right? And Apostle said, was saying that you got to get more into Revelation, man. It's true. We got to continue in Revelation a lot because we're at the end of this. Revelation 18:21. And you got to get into the prophecies. The prophecies. Stick with the prophecies. They can't match it. That's why they're going to get carnal. All right? That's why Vocab Malone, he doesn't stick with prophecies. All right? And me speaking, as myself, if Vocab Malone comes to your camp, man, just stick with the prophecies, man. Don't talk anymore around. Just stick with the prophecies about what's about to happen to this place. Revelation 18:21. "And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all." Right? This is the book of Revelation, the last book of the Bible. All right? And let's talk about thus with violence. All right? That great city Babylon shall be thrown down. That's talking about America. Okay? It's not talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about America. And that's what's coming. So you Edomites, you got a lot of pay. You're the real terrorists. All right? Your handiwork shows all throughout your history. And in your pride, you document it. Right? But hey, that's your own tongue fall upon yourself. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, Rubel, and Taurus. This truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep pushing. Keep enduring the faith. Shalom and a Bible ball.